a good game out there. You guys really, took it to them. Typically, your third period's your strongest. I'd say your second was the strongest, offensively for certain. But looked like a good all-around game out there.
Well, I think that the power play situation at the beginning of the second period and taking advantage of it really helped kind of give us a lot of confidence. I like the tone and the tempo, especially after the way last night's game kind of played itself out and how we were shorthanded. But I think that the start in the second period gave us a little bit of energy and kind of carried us through and got us over the hump. And I thought we executed the way that we wanted to tonight. We kept the tempo high, we kept the puck deep and a lot of puck possession deep, and I think that allowed the opportunities that we had offensively and also kept it off their stick.
How important is a game that isn't necessarily real physical, really, no fights tonight, anything like that? How important is a game like that after a game like last night?
Well, it's real difficult to have any kind of fighting or lose any players. We're thin in our lineup, and whenever you lose a guy for 5 minutes or possibly more, it puts a lot of onus on some of the other players. So, we wanted to play a game that was physical, but we also had to be smart and play as a group, and I thought that we executed that. And again, I thought it was a real solid effort and a nice win for us, heading into a little bit of kind of our last little spell of a break here, and then, we're pretty hard at it here for the rest of the year.
Obviously, as Kaufman and Berge are both on the IR, Bowers is out on a leave. I noticed that Doherty and Ben weren't in the lineup tonight. Is there any status on that? Is it just a healthy game scratch?
Both are kind of day to day, and we're a little dinged up.
Okay.
And some of these injuries maybe don't warrant a 14-day IR, so we're just trying to manage and work our way through.
Okay.
We picked up Matt Radislovich today. I thought that he did very, very well for getting in here at 3:30 this afternoon and having to travel and kind of fit in with the group. So I thought he did a great job, and we're just going to kind of keep plugging along.
Were you familiar with Matt's play from Tulsa, or did you have some sort of connection before, or was it just?
Bill McDonald had played against him in the East Coast Hockey League.
Okay.
And then a couple of guys also had known his history a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. And then your decision, we noticed you tossed him out on as one of the starting members. Was there just kind of let's put him out there and see what he can do, or?
Well, I wanted certain matchups that we wanted to have, and he was part of that group, and it worked out good. That it gives him a little energy, a little excitement, and it just basically worked out the way that we wanted to try to rotate through tonight.
Bruce Graham had a goal and 2 assists tonight. So far in the season, 3 games, he's had 2 goals and 5 assists. Just a good matchup with this team?
I mean, Bruce is a phenomenal player, and he's a big part of what we're doing, and he's a big reason, for us having success. And, I really have a lot of respect for how he approaches the game and his skills, and, he's just a big part of our group.